Welcome back. It is day 229 of a road to 2200. We're at 2035. So, let's see who we're playing today. Yeah, we have the white pieces against Hello, who is from India, which is terrifying because Indian players are very good. But we got the Sicilian defense here. We're going to play A3. And let's see what we got on the go. Okay, so they're going to Fianchetto. We're going to transpose this into something similar to the Grand Prix rather than, before. So this is just going to be worse than my normal opening, basically, from my understanding. And my opponent's paused to think a little bit here, which is interesting. Okay, I'm going to play F4. We kind of just have like a normal setup. They might bring out the knights. I could play this, but then they're going to jump in. I could also just put the bishop on C4. Maybe trying to stop them from pushing the pawn. Yeah, okay. Let's just develop our knight. They're getting their bishop ready to come out, potentially. So I could put the bishop on C4. And then castle. Because they might be playing for this. Okay, yeah, let's put our bishop on C4. And if they castle, I'll castle. And then maybe we have like queen E1 and the typical Grand Prix attack. Because they've played this setup. Oh, they just capture? What? So it takes, they go here, but I have check. Okay, so my opponent has blundered because they missed that I have this bishop b5 check. And yeah, that's unfortunate for my opponent. So yeah, they just resign. It's that easy. You just completely overlook. You think you have a nice tactic, but check. Check, check, check. I played with a 98. It was just the opening. And my opponent played with a 75. We don't really need to analyze this. This is just what I do. So after takes, they were thinking, fork. And, if you do something like this, then yeah, of course, you're worse. But luckily for us, we have this check. Even if it was like a position, just say castles, knight out, like here, and they get the fork. Now, now they're better because there is no check. So it was very key that we couldn't save the bishop. But yeah, so we just won in 8 moves because they either have to move the king or not queen there, but block in some manner. And I guess I can't take here, but we'll just move. Computer wants knight f2. Castles or something. Who knows? I think my opponent should have played on because you can still win these positions. But let's play another one. Okay, we got somebody who joined this year. Okay, d4, d5. Looks like we're going to have like a Kali system set up. I'm going to play an early c5. That's how I like to play. So this is the Stonewall attack. I think they want to play for something like this. But let's just develop our knight. Yeah, so they're going to go for this setup. They're going to try and put a knight on this square. I'm assuming is the idea. They've got all these. So they have a bad bishop here. This is their good bishop. I would like to trade that off. I'm not very good at playing against the Stonewall, to be honest. If they develop the knight, I'm going to take it. Because I don't want their knight to come to e5. I think that might be the right way. I don't know. to be honest. Okay, instead they play knight there. Interesting. So they might want to start launching an attack. Is my assumption. Can always take if I want, if they try to kick me away. So, yeah, let's just play e6. Let's play very solid. I think we're going to see this. I'll take. No, instead they go there. So maybe knight here is the idea. I don't really know. I could even play bishop f5. Let's play a bishop f5. I want to get rid of their good bishop, because this is my bad bishop. We have all these pawns on light squares, and yes, we're doubling our pawns, but now I get to support this square. I go here, if knight in, I can play f6. Then they take here, so maybe I want to take first. Takes. Okay, the question is, what do I want to do? Oh, wait, I go knight here. If they jump in, I have check. I guess knight blocks. But then I can just take that. Okay, so I can jump in. I think they're going to overlook that move. No, they don't. I think this makes a lot of sense. I could even maybe play for h6, g5. Let's go h6. I want to play g5. Knight in, I always have f6. I'm not really too concerned about this move, but I want to get something going over here. I have a very powerful knight that they can challenge if they wish, but then we can probably just take either way. Yeah, so they do come in. Here, I guess they have this. So, I mean, I'm just going to take that. Let's just take. And, oh, this pawn is hanging. I guess I can protect it with this move and then start pushing the pawn. What do I want to do here? I don't want to play g6. Queen here doesn't really do anything. I would say that we just bring our queen out, protect the pawn. Now they can't go here because takes. We just win this pawn. They take here though. Meh. Maybe have ideas of pushing f6 to try and get the bishop to d6. Could be an option. They might even have this. Oh, knight in. It's attacked, but I'm just going to play castles. Protect the pawn. Get our king safer, I should say. I wouldn't really necessarily say that my king is safe because, you know, all this is going to probably open up and there's going to be an attack, but they definitely don't want to take and allow my bishop to come out. And now I think the idea is probably going to be to push the pawn, try to get it to h3. It's an interesting position. I would love to be able to play g5. However, it's kind of hard to do that. Yeah, let's just start pushing our pawn. Yeah, okay, I kind of thought they might try and do this, but I can just lock it down. I don't have to take. I could take, but there's no need to. There's also just a free pawn, which I completely overlooked. Let's shut it down. This is probably going to be my next move if I get the chance, because why not take a pawn attacking the queen for free? while also maybe threatening some checks. Well, I guess here they're just going to move and attack the knight. I put the knight back on a good square. Wouldn't be surprised if we see queen infiltration, which I do need to be a little bit careful of, because then there's not really any checks here, is there? Well, this pawn would hang, so I'd have to play king b8. Yeah, takes. There is none of this. So takes. Here, I just go back. Okay, they protect their pawn. Very logical. I'm just going to keep pushing my pawn. Knight goes back. But that hangs this with a check, so I think that was a mistake. Because the bishop moved, stopping the protection there. And yeah, now, I mean, we have g5, g4. I can take. We've got some ideas. Wait, do I have check here? Takes. No, there's so many ideas. If I push, takes, no. I have to be careful because if I go here, I can sack my queen actually. Okay, let's play play g5. Here I take, and go check. Okay, so they capture, but that's got to be wrong, right? I just go here. Oh, here there's queen takes. Oops. Okay, that was a mistake by me. For sure. Shoot. Here they're going to take. I'm just wondering if I have something in that position. Shoot. I mean, of course I can take here. But I really like this knight. I don't want to give up the knight for that pawn. That's their bad bishop. Like, it makes no sense to do that. Could also go here. I don't think it makes sense to allow them to infiltrate. I need to do something with the bishop. Like, I don't even want the bishop, to be honest. Just gonna capture. Rook's under attack. So yeah, you capture. So again, I definitely don't want to take that. Oh, I have no time. I just need to move. Shoot. I'd like to get the rook to move so there's potential tactics, but now the king can just go here, I guess. So there's always just this brewing if the rook is not there. And the queen is almost trapped. Have to go here. Rook here, I have this. It's not very nice. I'm probably going to have to play bishop here. Okay, they go all the way back. Can I go here? Knight takes and then go here? And then just try to put pressure? Because now we're threatening this potentially. If queen in, I have bishop here. There's a check. King moves. Yeah, so you have to give that up. Okay. Oh no, my queen. What am I? What am I doing? That's sad. Why did I miss that? Shoot. That was silly. That was very, very silly. Man, I think we had a pretty nice game here, but then really messed it up. I'll play a few more moves. I don't even know if I should. No, we're just going to resign. It's fine. We're completely lost. Let's take a look at that. I think I say this every single time, but I think we had something. Yeah, we had a win and a better position at one point, but majority of the time, I think white was doing quite well. Yeah, like we have a good position out of the opening. Although, yeah, playing h6 was not great because it kind of allows them to go here, and then my idea is to go here, but wait, what? Oh, it's because you can't really go like this. Castles. Yeah, locking it down was good. And then we pushed the pawn. They hung this pawn, and then this is just a mistake because, well, I guess they can go here, but also, oh yeah, that just forces a queen trade basically. But also we just hung the pawn straight up. And here we should just develop. If they want to take, so be it. We can just start to try to infiltrate using the rook. Takes, and then here they're just winning. Rook back. My queen is misplaced. I thought this was nice, and this is a blunder. It's just a free rook. It's just a free rook. I'm devastated. What was I thinking? I didn't even think. I 2 seconds. I took the knight. This is gonna haunt me in my sleep. What? Why? Okay, apparently they should have went here, given this up. And then what? Rook back, just take. Rook b1, then I can just escape maybe? Queen a4 attacks this. I don't think you can take. I think it's too dangerous. Rook takes b7. Would? Rook b1 check. If this, there's a checkmate. So that would have been interesting. I'm devastated. All right. That's enough. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow.